Okay, loves, we're moving on with the fish tacos. I'm going to make a lime crema, a very simple one. There are lots of recipes that are more complicated and possibly more delicious than this. I don't know. I just think that good ingredients are delicious, so I'm going to use about a half a cup of sour cream to make the lime crema. And here's the zest of an entire lime. And here's some cilantro, i.e. fresh coriander. I'm not going to use too much of that. And I'm going to use the juice of an entire lime. Did I say that was this lime zest? I don't use it very often. I forgot the name of it. So I'm using all of this because I've kind of doubled this recipe. And I just want to stir it up and get ready for the cooking of the halibut. I'm using halibut. I've also shredded up some of that Savoy cabbage. And look how beautifully my quick pickled onion turned out. Look how pink and my pickled, quick pickled onion turned out. Nice and pink and beautiful. And that's all I'm really going to use in it. I'm going to keep the cilantro for topping. I'm going to get a fork out to stir this together. Hold on. We're going to stir that all up. And I think we want to taste it a bit. Let's see. Yeah, it's refreshing. But I think it needs some salt. Just a little bit. And a little more pepper. Well, some pepper. And just make this, this is just going to be like maybe fill the bottom of the shell or put it on top or serve it to the side for people to dip as they choose. So that should be good, but I'm going to let it sit. Well, it's going to sit because, wow, that's good. Needed the salt. Salt was important. I don't have a bunch of small corn tortillas. I'm going to not heat all of them. I have 10, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4. I decided to use the small ones because I kind of like that. But you could use big ones and then use them as a wrap. And because I don't have a gas stove, I'm going, you could like get them toasty by putting them on the gas burner on the small one and flip them. I don't have that. So I'm just going to steam them in foil while I broil the halibut, which I have to prepare. Oh wait, I want some hot sauce. Tabasco would be great, but I don't use a lot of hot sauce. I have lots of Asian kinds of hot sauces. This seems to be out of whack. Let's see. I don't know very much. But I'm just going to add a little bit of sriracha. Just a little bit. Like that. I don't have Tabasco or any of those sauces because I don't really eat hot food. And let's get the fork again. Stir this up. And then that's going to be a beautiful accompaniment. I'll probably, you could serve it at the side, or I'm going to put it right in the taco shells, which are going in for steaming. These are corn tortillas. You could use flour. I'm only putting a few in because I'm the only one eating tonight. Anyway, so we have our accompaniments, and I have my fish spatula ready, and I'm just going to turn the oven up to 125 for these, and I'm going to eventually broil the haddock. Alright folks, so I have this beautiful piece of haddock, and I could have made it into something else. I didn't realize it was so nice. So I'm going to cut, I could have made, I know lots of things with it, but I'm going to dry it off, flip it over, dry it off. I'm going to make fish tacos out of it. So let's dry the other side. I'm drying this so that it takes, so it doesn't really just steam, so that it browns a bit. Alright, and I'm going to salt and pepper it. Just a second, there's a lot of yelling going on back there on the TV. So I'm going to pepper it, salt it nicely. I have extra in my hand, throwing it out. You don't need the extra. And then we're going to flip it. Now I'm going to oil that side. I don't know why they have to yell so much at the Republican convention. It's just weird. Anyway, so now we're flipping it. Gonna salt, pepper it again. I thought it was Hulk Hogan again. It's not. Oh well. So I'm going to salt it on this side. And what we're gonna do, instead of making, nice piece, what do you call those? Fillets. I'm going to make 2-inch. I'm going to make 2-inch pieces. Where's my fork? Okay. I'm going to make 2-inch pieces so that they're nice and chunky. They're going to be broiled. Let's do it. Let's just, okay, so I kind of like them chunky. This is an ocean fish, a white fish from the ocean. It's very delicate in flavor. Any white fish from the ocean will be. Not any, but most of them. They're far less oily. And now we have these big pieces. And I could do something else with them, but it's not like I really can, to be honest, because you don't want to be letting fish sit around while you do other things. Anyway, I bought bought some other fish for some other recipes. Sole for sole meuniere, and another thing really good for using for tacos would be tilapia. It's thinner and robust and a similar flavor. So here we are. I'm gonna put the fish knife on the other knife and that fork aside, and we're just going to put these on a baking tray or roasting pan if you have it, and that's basically going to broil. I'm going to broil it until it's nice and opaque all the way through. Alright, putting this away. The raw fish platter goes away. We're going to turn the oven on to broil. And my broiler wants to be open. Wants the door and the racks in the top. So anyway, this shouldn't take very long. I want this to be separated. Why? Why? Ah! Now I'm just cutting. The foil's here just for easy cleanup. Anyway, let's do that. Let's broil these babies up. I'm going to put my flatbreads and my tacos in also. below, quite far below. They'll just get a little heat and they'll be steamed. Okay, loves, these are looking really good. Spend 5 minutes under the broiler. Let's see, I don't want them overcooked, and they do have a little brownness on. So I'm just gonna leave that out for now and get my tortillas. I'm just gonna leave them in a little longer with no heat, just residual heat. So that looks really good. I love these chunks. They look beautiful. Hey folks, so we have our delicious pieces of broiled haddock that are still moist. I have my steamed tortillas, which are really hot, so I'm gonna kind of, wait, that one's a little cracked. Let's use a less cracked one. And they're nice, they feel amazing. So let's figure out how to assemble. I don't know. I feel like you should put maybe some cabbage in and just enough, and then some of the pickled onions like that. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, I'll turn it a bit. Alright. And then some of the chicken, the fish, the broiled fish, which is still nice and warm. I don't think, these are little, so I'm just making little ones. And then get a nice dollop of that crema, like that. And a little cilantro on top, just a little. And then that's one. That's one. Let's snuggle them together while the tortillas are still flexible. Love it. Hold on. I'll do it the same way. A little bit of, hold on. A little bit of salad, known in England as salad. It's the cabbage. And then the pickled, delicious pickled. It was a quick pickle, as you saw in my previous video. I'll post post that separately. And then we're going to do really nice pieces of warm and hot and a little bit crispy. Just a little bit haddock and some more crema. This is lime crema with some hot sauce. Put this together, put it in the plate. Looks good. I love the color of the onion. Now I need to keep some space here. Hold on. For the third one, before I finish off this video, I didn't put any of the greens on. Hold on. Just a little. And, you know, whatever. I'll just put that in for now as a placeholder. And then I get another one of these. Nice and warm. And a more of the shredded cabbage. And more. No, any order is fine. I'm just trying to think about, like, logistics, how you eat it, and whether the fish gets the sauce or not. So I was thinking this might be the best way. I'm going to do some delicious, crispy, hot fish here with some more crema, a little bit more cilantro, and I think together this makes a nice package. So let's squish that in there. I think that looks really good, don't you? Okay, time to take a photograph.